Hello and welcome. This is James Blanchard Cisneros at your service. Today I'll be reading the May 13th Daily Inspirational Message, the condensed version. Then I'll center myself, say a little prayer, and then make a few points on the message, a few comments, and then if you find the message of use, please be so kind as to like the video. Thank you for that. Here we go. The title. A peaceful mind is ultimately our responsibility. Paragraph 1. The more our mind focuses on achieving a state of peace, the more peaceful our brothers, sisters in this world will appear to be. Equally so, the more our mind focuses on judging, the more the exact same individuals will seem bothersome and deserving of our judgment and anger. Today, let us note that it is not actually other people's actions that define our experience. It is how we choose to define their actions that defines our experience. The power to define what we experience resides within us, not somewhere out there. Today, let us make peace our goal before every interaction. As we do so, our peaceful thoughts will begin to design a peaceful world we would all like to live in. Paragraph 2. Today, let us practice taking greater personal responsibility for our peace of mind. Peace is one of love's many expressions. Thus, when you are choosing any of love's expressions, in essence, you are also aligning with a state of peace. Compassion, kindness, forgiveness, and joy are all expressions of love, of who in truth you are. Today, allow that state of peace to show you when you're aligning with the truth in you. Allow a lack of peace to show you when you have drifted away from your sacred path. Today, before making any decision, remind yourself that your goal is peace, to become in each interaction a representative of peace on earth. It is by doing so that our children will inherit the peaceful world they so deserve. All right. A peaceful mind is ultimately our responsibility. Okay. There's two ways we can go. Let's go say point number one. It's basically, let's say 3 points today. Point number one. There's two ways to go into an interaction. One is reactively, that things just happen and then you react to it. Or one is proactively, when you have the goal already set. So that interaction becomes a means to achieve your goal. And so in point number one, what we're going to do is we're going to set our goal. Our goal is peace is my goal in this interaction. And so we're proactively setting the stage, so to speak, so that we can have peace, so that we can take personal responsibility for our own peace of mind. So that's point number one. Point number two, let us make a note that it is not what's actually happening in the interaction or in the situation that affects our state of mind. If we think that the world out there can make us happy, sad, whatever, then we have no power. Okay? The idea is that we do have the power. It is not what happens out there. It is how we define what is happening out there. So if we view the world through our lens, not through some past programming of the ego that says judgment, anger, resentment, hatred is a proper response to God's creations. No. Because then you have to change everybody in the world to be happy. Instead, remember that it only takes you to be happy. It only takes you to be at peace. Whatever the story is, you are defining that story through your beliefs. And so if your beliefs are not taking you to the state of peace, then simply choose once again. Choose forgiveness instead of judgment. Choose compassion instead of condemnation. Choose to trust in source instead of having fear and doubt and worry. So that's point number 2, is that we have the power to be at peace. So take personal responsibility for your peace of mind by defining the experience in a way that brings you peace. That's point number 2. Point number 3, and the last point, is simply every expression of love, peace being one of them, leads you to peace. And so love has numerous expressions, such as compassion, kindness, joy, charity, humility. Any expression of love that unites you with your Creator is centering you, is bringing you back to the state of peace. So if you don't know how to be at peace in that moment or in that situation, ask God, God, which of love's expressions can I use right now to bring me back to center, to bring me back to peace? And I will do that. And if you still can't figure it out, then invite God to tell you what it is. And say, God, guide me. You tell me. You tell me what to do here to come back to peace. And then trust what you're hearing. Okay, I think those are 3 useful tips, I hope, for you to bring you a peaceful mind and to remind you that you have a personal responsibility for your peace of mind. I have personal responsibility for my peace of mind. And so the power resides within us, and that's good. That's good news. Because if the power resided out there, we would have to change 8 billion people. And that's a tall task. All you have to do is change your thoughts about the world you're seeing, how you're defining your experience. And if you can't do it, invite Source in, perfect love, to decide for you, to align you with the state of peace. Thank you very much for your time. I love you very much. If you can be so kind as to like, comment, or share this video, it would help in the listing process, and it might help somebody become more peaceful and know that they have personal responsibility for their peace, that the power does reside within them. Okay. Thank you very much, and God willing, we'll see each other tomorrow. Peace.